So first off, I gotta let you know, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't get anything. If you do use my referral code though, they will send me a couple points. I'm gonna drop that below, or you can message me and I'm gonna send it to you directly. I also will give a 10-minute free coaching on how I do my credit cards. And to let you know, I'm not full of, I've got my Southwest cards right here. So yeah, let's get into it. The Companion Pass first and why I think it's gold. Let me explain the Companion Pass really quick. You can use the Companion Pass any day of the year to bring somebody with you on any flight that you book with money or with points, all right? Very important to know. Some other airlines don't do that. Any flight, there is no blackouts or anything when it comes to the Companion Pass. That's why I consider it like gold. It's great. So let's just take a couple of examples real quick. Let's say you're going from Miami to Denver. You can sometimes get that round trip for as little as 10,000 points. All right, so guess what? Plus the taxes and fees, which is $5.60 each way. So $11.20 total for a round trip. I don't mind paying that if I'm getting such a cheap flight. But then I could book that, and then I add my companion on there. And so now I got 2 flights for 10,000 points. And 10,000 points isn't a lot, guys. Right now, currently, they have a sign-on bonus of 50,000 to 75,000 points when you get the Southwest credit card. So that right there, 5 to 10 flights, depending on where you want to go. They fly some international, and the Companion Pass is good for all flights, even Hawaii. It's good for Puerto Vallarta, which I've been to, Aruba. They go a lot of places, Jamaica, I believe, Grand Caymans. You can use the Companion Pass on any of that. So yeah, that is the Companion Pass in a nutshell. Nothing else, no else way to put it. For a whole year, you can take somebody with you for free as long as you have a ticket yourself. Now, you ask, how do you get the Companion Pass? There's a few ways to get it. Right now, I believe you have to get 135,000 points in a calendar year to qualify for the Companion Pass. So, let's say I get I hit that qualification in July. I actually get the Companion Pass for the remainder of that year plus the following year. So if you get that 135 quick, hey, you're gonna have the Companion Pass for more than a year. Now people think, oh, 135,000 points is a lot. It is kind of a lot of points, I'm not gonna lie. But if you get one of these introductory bonuses with the credit card, you're already getting 50 to 75,000 of those points right off the bat. Then you have the different spending promotions. Right now they're doing like 25% extra bonus points on a lot of different things. I think like gas and food. So it does add up. Now, let's see, you also get 10,000 points, loyalty points after the next year, which isn't that big of a factor. But this is how I do it. I also have a business. So I run all of my business expenses and everything through this card. And it just adds up so quickly. Almost anybody with a business should have this card as one of their business cards, because you're going to be getting at least 135,000 points a year. So that's going to be tons of flights in the US. You can get one ways for as little as 2,500 points. You just gotta look. I got some other videos you can check out on how I do cheap flights and stuff like that. But also you're going to be getting that Companion Pass to take somebody with you for the same price. And again, it's not hard to do when you have a business to rack up those points. And then after that, that's when I use my other Chase cards, like my Preferred Ink and stuff, after I've hit my bonuses on this one. So that is the best way to get the points up to that point. I had a brain fart. Hang on a second. We went over what the Companion Pass is. We went over the easiest way to get the Companion Pass. Also, Southwest does run some promos about one time a year where you can get 30,000 points and a Companion Pass for the remainder of that current year. That's not a bad promo, but with like the current promos that they have now, you get so much more points. You could almost use that 2 for 1, and then you could leverage those 50 and 75,000 point bonuses. You can leverage those to get that 135, so you're going to get the remainder of that current year plus the next year. So right now, my current Companion Pass I got last year, it goes through this year, and then it ends. Hopefully I'll be able to hit my mark again this year so I can have the Companion Pass next year, if that makes sense. It's really not hard to do. Now, let's go with flying Southwest in general. You know, you get mixed reviews. Oh, I hate Southwest. I love Southwest. Whatever. People don't like the boarding. I don't care about the boarding. I have the app. As soon as it's time to check in, I click check in, and I usually get A group or B group. All right. The people that complain about the boarding are the people that get C group because they're just not responsible and they don't do what they need to do. I mean, it's just that simple. So forget those people. Southwest has great customer service in my experience. I've actually had medical emergencies. I'm a medical provider, and I assisted, and they sent me money, or love vouchers is what they call, as a thank you. I've also had delays of only like an hour or so, and they've sent me love vouchers for the inconvenience and such. So I've had nothing but positive experiences with Southwest. Now, it is not, they don't have business class or anything, so it's not luxury, but it's not Spirit and it's not Frontier, I can tell you that. It's way better than that. But if you're wanting like Delta One features and stuff, you're not gonna get that with Southwest. But if you want low fares and good customer service, Southwest is not that bad. Like I said, you don't have to, you get 2 free bags also, which I do like. You don't have to pay extra for bags, but I use points. I almost buy everything with my points, and the point system, the points are valued so high with Southwest compared to other airlines where their points to value system is not that great. But I've found high value in the Southwest points, so that's why I fly them more. Sorry, where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, we went over the Companion Pass, what it is. It's great. My link's below, or message me and I can help you out directly. We went over Southwest just as a general rule of how to do their boarding. You book your ticket, you get the app. At 24 hours before your flight, they open up the boarding process and you can click check in, and you get A 1 through 60, B through 1 through 60, or C 1 through 60, and that determines when you board. A and B is the best, obviously, so the quicker you can check in, the better boarding position you're gonna be. You can sit anywhere you want, so that's why I like to try to get A, so I can go to those exit rows or that front row, so I got a little bit more leg room. And then we went over how to get those points, how to get the best way to get the Companion Pass. And like I said, I don't get paid for this. I have a Southwest card, I have 2 of them actually myself. But if you do use my links and stuff, they will send me sometimes some thank you bonuses, and I would greatly appreciate it. So anyway, I hope you like that. I hope it answered some questions, and yeah, hit that subscribe button if you do not mind, because it really helps my channel, and I'm really trying to make this grow, and so I can spread out how I travel so much for so cheap, because it's really not that hard, guys. Anyway, catch y'all on the next one. Have a great day.